So Sega have officially just dropped some pretty major DLC news for Sonic Frontiers. So we're just gonna get right into it, talk about what's coming to this game in 2023.
A warrior appears and stops you in your tracks. To progress to the rest of the video, you must meet the following criteria. Have you subscribed to Channel Pup for more Sonic content and other topics? You have? Excellent, young one. If you enjoy the video, also remember to hit the like button. And now for an optional quest, young squire. Channel Pup is a very poor man who does not have a lot of money. If you want to help him to turn that around and invest more in his own content and ventures, you can do so at the Patreon link in the description below, as well as that there are perks. You may now proceed with the remainder of the quest.
Now forgive me if this video is a little bit rushed in the editing department. I'm basically just trying to get this one up today before I leave the USA and head back to England, which is gonna be in a few hours. I'm gonna miss it here. But you guys don't care about that. Let's get stuck in. Sega have a pretty major DLC plan for Sonic Frontiers in 2023. This is pretty unheard of for a Sonic game. Now, I absolutely adored Sonic Frontiers, but lamented it feeling just a little bit incomplete, and there's a lot here that's really addressing that. Ahead of all of these updates in 2023 though, we are set to get a Santa Claus themed Sonic outfit for the game. And this is set to be dropping on the 21st of December. And doesn't he just look precious? Now, before you all get excited about the idea of a snow biome or a snow island, not quite. I think this is Chaos Island near the tippy top of the mountain where they've got all the snow and ice and such. Even so, I love that we seem to be in the cosmetics era for Sonic, that, you know, we're getting lots of different outfits to play with him in. Awesome, I'm happy about that. What a nice little extra Christmas gift. But the real meat of this is what's coming in 2023, where we are set to get 3 major updates. Now, we don't exactly know when any of these are coming, with the exception of Update 2, which we can expect around June time. Now, it does say in the bottom left corner here that the content and the content names are subject to change without notice. So, like with a lot of DLC plans, there is a chance that maybe not everything here will make it. I actually really hope it does though. So in the first update, we are set to receive a jukebox, so that's probably just going to be listening to all of the music on the islands, a photo mode, which, thank you, I was really asking for, and new challenge modes. And in the image for new challenge modes, we can appear to see one of the supersonic boss fights. So again, thank you. That's exactly what I was asking for. That all makes me incredibly happy. Things like photo modes go a long way to like expanding like a game's overall lifespan for me. And a photo mode in a Sonic game is something I've been really pining for as well. In the new challenge mode section, we can see more images of cyberspace, so maybe there'll be some more cyberspace challenges to do. Maybe tighter ring quotas or like a super hard mode or something. We can see one of the boss fights between Sonic and I think the Spider. So again, like, it could be an extra hard mode kind of thing. I'm not expecting like anything like new cyberspace stages or anything like that. But then, yeah, supersonic boss fights. Please, 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 please. That was the best part of the game, so being able to replay that will make me very, very happy. I hope they have like an extra hard mode for that too. That would be awesome. Now, the second update is a bit more vague. But it consists of Sonic's birthday, so I guess they're going to be having some kind of birthday event. Again, very vague though, nothing to really get too excited about there, because it could just be like maybe you get a screen at the start saying, "Happy birthday, Sonic," or something like that. Open Zone Challenge, which appears to be like a timer related thing, but like, what is that? You know, it could be how quickly can you like cross the open zone, maybe. That would be kind of cool. Maybe you could compete. That's not really much in terms of new content though. And then you've got New Coco, which that could be anything. No idea how much of an impact that's going to be on the game, but this update appears to be a little smaller, more of a fillery update. But that's okay, because the big cheese is Update 3. Update 3 promising new playable characters and a new story. And we can see in the image here, we got Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and on the right we got Sage. Whether or not maybe the new story relates to Sage in some way. Now, I did take a close look at the background, but yeah, that does just appear to be Oranos Island, so it doesn't look like we're getting like a new island or anything like that, as cool as that would be. However, this is a huge deal. New playable characters. That's insane. Like, for a Sonic game in 2022, well, 2023 at this point, that's kind of insane. We haven't had, you know, a lot of playable characters in any Sonic game since, like, forever. I mean, okay, we had Shadow in Sonic Forces, and that was pretty cool. But, like, you know, we haven't had Tails, Knuckles, and Amy playable in a mainline Sonic game since... Really, was it Sonic 2006? Literally like 15 years ago. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see how they play. Like, this is like a major step towards, like, you know, another Sonic Adventure style game. I've been kind of saying, like, Sonic Frontiers feels like it is laying down the groundwork for, like, an evolution of the Sonic Adventure formula. And, like, we're getting playable characters back. Like, that's awesome. Does this necessarily address all of my issues with the game? Not necessarily. Like, I would still, you know, like some more varied environments to run around. You know, it's not like it's necessarily going to promise like a physics patch for, you know, cyberspace. And I don't know what that new story is necessarily going to offer as well. Like, you know, it would be really awesome if we could get, like, you know, a replacement final boss, a replacement final story, like a more exciting island to run around on for the last one, but I think that's asking too much. All of this is free, by the way, as well, so that is really exciting. We haven't really had a Sonic game, though, in a very long time, or at all, to really, you know, go ham with DLC and, you know, expand upon the game once it's out. And I think a lot of Sonic games could have really used that. Like, I think Sonic Forces could have, you know, gone a long way if they actually had more DLC stuff to expand the game a little bit. Generations would have been ripe for DLC, so it's actually really, you know, encouraging to see that Sega are actually, you know, dipping more than a couple of toes in the DLC pool now. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited, you know? I don't think this is gonna change it into, like, you know, the perfect, ideal Sonic game. Or, like, you know, an absolutely pristine, perfect, flawless title or anything like that. My problems with this game are still probably going to be there. However, I adore this freaking game. And, like, you know, these updates sound awesome. So, especially that final one as well. Photo mode, super grateful for that, you know. I've been kind of trying to mimic a photo mode, just using, you know, screenshots and stuff, and yeah, it's not the same. So, color me stoked. I say, you've made it to the end of the video! Congrats! No, but seriously, thanks a bunch for watching. And just now, I'll be extending a special thanks to the patrons in the $10 tier, who are Adam Myers, Ken K, Legendary Ray Ray, Mr. SP, Sergio, That Jordo, and Where's Arnold? What an amazing and generous bunch of people. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you want to join the ranks of these amazing people right here, the link to my Patreon is in the description below. Guys, these are not the easiest times in the world financially, so every little bit you folks are donating is doing wonders. I really would love to be able to do YouTube as a proper fully fledged career someday. It might just be a pipe dream, but maybe you guys can prove some people wrong. But of course, if donations aren't your thing, then, well, it means plenty to me that you just hit that cute little subscribe button over there. I didn't mean hit that way. Well, that's me done for the day. Thanks a whole bunch for your support, and have a fantastic day. I'm gonna see you so soon.